time to talk about our East Coast blizzard that is going to be bringing upwards of 2 feet of snow to different locations along the East Coast, including eastern Jersey, into Cape Cod, into parts of Massachusetts. I'm going to tell you right now, first thing I'm going to tell you is I'm going to pause the video periodically because I am eating a bowl of cooked carrots. So when I'm hungry, I'll just pause the video quick and then I'll resume. You guys won't even know that I'm eating cooked carrots. Here, I'm going to eat one right now. That was really good. But okay, so let's take a look at, so I want to show you one of the things that I still have questions on, but I do tend to believe, so the HRR and the NAM3CAM are both our mesoscale models. So they pick up on the small scale features. And the NAM3CAM has been pretty spot on this season when it comes to winter storms. They're usually really good, especially in short range. Short ranges, they're usually pretty good. But I want to show you here. So the NAM3CAM and the HRR, the high resolution models, they show this low pressure here closer to the coast. So it's a farther westward track, which is what you want if you are over in this area right in here. If you want snow, you want a decent snow, you want the NAM3CAM and the HRRR to be correct with the low placement because it has it farther west. So then you're going to get those heavier snow totals farther westward. GFS, look where the GFS has the low pressure here. Pay attention to where the low goes. It's a little bit further east, not by much, but look at this. I'm going to go back again to the HRR. Look at that, a little bit further. Look at the, let's see where the Euro has it. Look where the Euro has it compared to the HRRR. Where are we at here? Come on, there we go. Look, it shifts it a little bit further eastward. So if that's the case, those heavier snow totals get pushed a little bit eastward, closer to the coast. These types of storms, this much of a difference in the placement of the low makes this much of a difference in terms of snow totals. So let's show you what the models are showing. I'm going to zoom in quick. I just ate another cooked carrot and you guys had no clue. So look here, this is the European model. This is for 7 a.m. tomorrow. Snow moves into central PA between 4 a.m. and 7 a.m. and it's going to be light snow and it could mix with some rain. It could also start out as plain rain, especially across southern Pennsylvania and the southeastern PA. But then it will eventually change over to snow as the atmosphere primes, as the precipitation evaporates into the unsaturated column. You're going to get cooling and you're going to get upward motion. That's also going to help to cool the atmosphere and prime it for snow. So it will change over to snow eventually, even if it starts out as some rain-snow mix or just plain rain in some areas. But let's move this along here. See, this is what I'm talking about. There's that mix here across southeastern and south central Pennsylvania. And then still, this is 1 p.m. tomorrow. You're still potentially in some areas seeing some mix. I think it might change over a little bit before what the Euro is showing. If we're looking at the NAM and the HRR, what the hell is crawling on my neck? There's a ladybug on my neck. I'll take care of that later. I threw it on my floor for right now. That's a later issue. But here we go. This is, again, 1 p.m. Some mix in south central, southeastern PA. Changing over to snow. Look at that. Here, now we're talking heavier snow. This is in the evening hours as that low pressure really cranks up. I mean, it's going to rapidly intensify along the coast through Sunday evening into overnight into Monday morning. And then we're going to be in the heavy snow here across eastern PA, into New Jersey, into Philadelphia, into Washington, D.C., Baltimore region, into New York City, Long Island, into Boston. We're talking very heavy snowfall rates and very strong wind gusts. And that's why we have blizzard warnings issued all the way from Boston down into Cape Cod, into Bridgeport, into Long Island, New York City, into Long Beach, and into Bethany Beach in Delaware and Atlantic City, New Jersey. We're talking blizzard warnings already in effect ahead of this storm system. And then here, the storm system starts to move out. It is all the way up into the Atlantic Ocean by 7 a.m. on Tuesday. I'll show you what the European is showing in terms of snow totals. And I don't like exactly what it's doing, but I understand why it's doing it because it has a further eastward track. I do like this spot here, but I think that the 12 to 18, and I think I'm going to change it on my map here, and I'll show you in a little bit. I think I'm going to change that. I'm going to move the 12 to 18 out just a little bit further, and I have model data to back me up. The NWS blend of models is showing 12 to 18. for that region right there. HRRR and the NAM3KM. I have model data to back it up, so I'm going to move the 12 to 18 inch line further westward because I can do what I want when I make my own forecasts. I believe that that's the best move to make because I want to capture as much of the 12. I mean, I really do think that the 12 to 18 inch line can be moved further westward because I tend to believe that this storm is going to take a further westward track. I don't think it's going to be super far west, but I do believe that the NAM3KM and the HRRR have handled the last few winter storms incredibly well. So I tend to believe that they are probably handling this one the best also. Now let's take a look at what the NAM3KM is showing in terms of snowfall totals here. This is where I don't normally show the snowfall totals maps but look at this. This dark maroon color, that's 12 to 18. We're talking 12 to 18 into Lancaster, just on the outskirts of Harrisburg, into southeastern and northeastern Pennsylvania, into southeastern New York, and into Massachusetts, and possibly even into New Hampshire here, in southern New Hampshire, 12 to 18 inch line. That's what the NAM3KM is showing. And look at this. Look what the HRRR is showing. Showing a very similar output. 12 to 18 here across eastern Pennsylvania into Lancaster, right on the outskirts of Harrisburg, into northeastern PA, southeastern New York, and into northern Massachusetts. It shows 12 to 18 with 18 to 24 here along the coast in Jersey, Long Island, 18 to 24 potentially into New York City and up into Boston and into Cape Cod. Now, I want to show you one more thing here. Those cooked carrots are so good, I'm telling you. But now let's show you my snowfall map, and I'm going to show you exactly what I plan on doing. So this is the snowfall map that I created last night. And like I said, I do plan on moving that 12 to 18 inch line right. See right here where I have it right now? I plan on moving it further north into Massachusetts to capture more of southeastern New York, all of New Jersey, and then eastern Pennsylvania just to the east of Harrisburg. And then further down here into Maryland and cutting offshore, just like that. That's what I plan on doing. I plan on moving that 12 to 18 inch line just a bit further west because I'm going to account for that further westward track that the NAM3KM and the HRRR have been consistently showing over the last few model runs. Plus, a lot of the ensembles are showing that 12 to 18 inch line further westward. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make that new map and I'm going to post it either later tonight or very early tomorrow morning. Everything else is, I'm not changing anything else. That's the only thing I'm changing. Maybe the 18 to 24, maybe I shift that a little bit further north. But really the biggest thing that I'm changing is that 12 to 18 inch line. I'm moving that further westward. So stay tuned. I'll keep you guys updated. If anything changes, I'll let you guys know. I will post another video tomorrow morning and I will post some shorts throughout the day. Make sure to follow me on Facebook and on X at Geostrophic Flow.